You can actually increase or maintain your credit score even during this crazy time with the whole pandemic. In this video, I'm going to be going over 6 tips tailored to this special time with the whole COVID thing dominating the world. 2 of which you might have a hard time finding elsewhere even by Googling the same questions. So, stay tuned. Let's begin with what not to do. Definitely do not close any of your credit cards. You'll live to regret it. That will delete your entire credit history and payments from the credit card algorithm. So if you have a credit card that you use for 10 years and you just closed it, it's as if you never had that card before. You might be wanting to close your card to prevent yourself from overspending. But if that's the case, just cut up your credit cards and erase it from your mind. On the other hand, you might have a credit card that has an annual fee that you don't want to or just can't afford to pay for right now. Instead of closing that card, just call up the credit card company and ask them to switch you to a no-fee credit card. Get someone to add you as an authorized user on their credit card. Just check with the bank first that they will actually report the authorized users to the credit bureau, or else it's no use. So this can be your parent, friend, spouse, anyone with good credit and responsible use of their credit card, meaning no late payments and no high balances on their credit cards that they're going to add you on. The good thing is they don't even have to give you the card, and it doesn't even have to be a card that they use on a daily basis. Get a copy of your credit report and dispute any errors or things you don't recognize. The burden of proof is on the credit card company. You're entitled to a free credit report per year from the 3 Credit Bureau. However, with the news of so many data breaches in the past few years, I decided to use the free version of Experian.com so that I can check out my credit score anytime I want, just to make sure there aren't any unrecognized accounts or inquiries. By the way, this video isn't sponsored or anything, which is obvious because it's my first video. Experian.com has another free service called Experian Boost, where you can link your bank accounts and credit cards so the system can scan all your accounts for paid utility bills and add that into the algorithm to help you increase your credit score. In other words, you don't even have to buy anything extra during this difficult time to increase your credit score. Tip number 5 is to actually apply for more credit cards. This might sound counterintuitive, but hear me out. The credit card algorithm cares a lot about utilization, which is about how much debt you carry on your credit cards compared to how much you're actually allowed to borrow on them. By applying for more credit cards, that would increase the amount you can borrow, and given you don't use any of these cards to make purchases, will decrease your entire utilization amount. In the short term, applying for this credit card will decrease your credit score due to it being an inquiry. So don't do this if you're planning to make a major purchase on credit in the very short term. But in the long term, this will definitely help, especially because credit utilization matters way more than credit inquiries. If you don't understand this, don't worry, there will be another video on how the credit card algorithm works. Tip number 6 is a juicy one. Consider applying for a business credit card if you really need to spend a lot during this time period and don't plan to pay it off and only want to make minimum payments. Let me explain why. Overspending is a big factor that will negatively impact your credit score, and even more so since the algorithm changed last year in 2020. Most business credit cards don't get reported on your personal credit report unless you default or just don't make any payments. In other words, if you overspend on your business credit card, it won't even affect your personal credit score, considering you do make those minimum payments and will plan to pay it off eventually. Different banks treat this differently. So check with the bank before you apply for one that they definitely won't report business credit cards to the personal credit reports. On the other hand, having a business credit card won't help you increase your credit score. By the way, you don't actually need an official business to apply for a business credit card. You can do this with just your name and social security number as a sole proprietor. Hopefully these tips will help you, even if it's just a little bit during these crazy times. Leave any questions you have in the comment section below. Feel free to share this with anyone you know who will find this helpful, and please hit the subscribe button, notification button, and join me on this growth journey.